Fujifilm X-T50, it's on the way, and I'm looking at the specs and at the price, and I want to share with you my opinion about Fujifilm X-T50. So let's talk about this now. Hi there, welcome to my channel, Tudor Matescu here. I want to share with you my thoughts about Fujifilm X-T50, the new camera from Fujifilm based on the leaked specs from Fuji rumors. So we will have a new Fujifilm X-T50 that will be launched at the next X Summit. This is good news, and it's good news that Fujifilm is not letting go of the small cameras. And it's not just the fact that it's not letting go of the small cameras. The good news is that the new X-T50, it will be a good camera. So this is one of the good points here. From what I'm seeing, from how X-T50 is looking, and it's looking very good from my point of view, we will have a great camera, at least on how it's looking. It's looking rugged, it's looking tough. It seems that we'll have lots of options and it will be a tough little small camera. So this is a very good news for people that are loving small capable cameras that will offer you straight out of the camera JPEG. So it seems that we are not dealing here with some compromises, but we will see when the X-T50 will be launched regarding build quality, materials that they will use and so on. But for the moment, on the base specs, it seems that they will release a great camera. From my point of view, it really looks even more attractive than X-T5. And let's see why. So, first of all, it looks small as X-T30 Mark II, but a little beefier because we have IBIS, we have 40 megapixel sensor, and all the goodies that are packed into the new camera. So it will be a beefier camera, but again, not by much from what I'm seeing, and smaller than X-T5. So again, X-T30 is very small. It's smaller than X100 V, X106. Another point is that we will have the old battery, that it's optimized. I don't know how optimized is that battery, but that battery is helping the camera to be smaller. I don't know why they didn't put the new battery, because the grip, it seems a little beefier. Maybe they weren't able to do this, but we'll talk why I don't think they didn't do this at the price. We'll get to the price immediately. So anyway, the camera is looking very, very attractive for someone who is passionate about small cameras. Okay, the specs. 40 megapixel sensor, IBIS, one SD card. Okay, it's not important for an amateur camera. For an everyday camera, one card it's enough. The old battery, and no weather sealing. So no weather sealing and all battery. Now, innovations. It seems that we will have a new dial, a film simulation dial. This is a great thing. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this implementation. I think it's brilliant. And of course, it will affect the ergonomics of the camera. And if you have multiple Fujifilm cameras, probably it will affect you if you want to change from one camera to another camera. But I'm liking this innovation. I'm really liking it. I don't know the long-term impact of this implementation, if it's a good one or if it's not a good one. Personally, I'm not using too much the drive dial. I'm using it very rarely. So we will see how this it will work, but for what is Fujifilm and for their film legacies, I'm really liking this. So the innovation with the film dial, it is really good. It's like the X Pro 3 screen, but probably it will not break on you because you have the film simulations. And a good thing it will be if those film simulation will be programmable. So you can change with custom buttons or custom functions or custom recipes, I don't know. But anyway, I'm liking it. I'm really liking that dial. And this is a big difference compared to X-T5. Now let's compare X-T50 to X-T5. From my point of view, if I would not have X-T5, I personally probably go immediately to X-T50. Because I have that dial, I have a smaller camera, a lighter camera, 40 megapixel sensor and all those goodies. So it will be smaller, easier to take on you, easier to be paired with the great Fujifilm lenses that I love and so on. So all is very attractive till we get to the price. The price, it will be $149 without the kit lens that is resolving the 40 megapixel sensor, but without the kit lens it will be 18.99 euros. So pretty expensive, I would say, for an amateur camera that it's not weather sealed. And a camera that doesn't have a big juicy battery like X-T5. So this is where I'm a little shocked. First of all, you can buy X-T5 kit even cheaper right now, fully weather sealed, with the kit lens 16 to 80 f4 zoom. That it's an okay zoom for what it is. I didn't like it too much, but for the price now, looking at X-T50, it is a good deal. It is a very good deal because it is fully weather sealed. It will cover you in all situations, being rainy days, being snowy days, or being just a travel camera. So this is where the problem comes in, and Fujifilm rumors is pretty sure regarding the prices, because if you have X-T5 or if you don't have X-T5, you could say, I am able to buy X-T5 lesser than X-T50. How is this happening? How is this possible? Because when we are looking at the specs, X-T50 it's under in the end X-T5 regarding specs. So it's under, it's not weather sealed. It has just one SD card and it has the old battery. So big problems here. No weather sealing, just one SD card and the old battery. For my point of view, looking at all these specs, X-T5 it is better than X-T50, just looking at the specs, at least 30%. So 30% better at least. I don't know how the AF of X-T50 it will be. I don't know how the dynamic range and all kinds of tidbits will be there. Also the IBIS, probably it will not be as good as on X-T5. So we have a price that is very, very close to X-T5, and personally I think this is a marketing trick from Fujifilm marketing team, that they are thinking, okay, we can't cripple X-T50 because the users are expecting from us a great small camera, but also we can't ask a very small price for X-T50 because the X-T5 prices will drop. So where we can work it out, so we will not kill the X-T5 sales. So the only solution for Fujifilm was to cripple the weather sealing, the battery and the SD card and raise the price. So the potential buyer, an owner of Fujifilm camera or not an owner of Fujifilm camera, will be troubled, and it will be hard for him to decide which camera to get, which camera not to get. If you have X-T5, I don't know if it has any sense to update for X-T50 just for a smaller body, so just to save some 100 grams. It doesn't have sense if you have X-T5. But if you want a smaller camera, probably yes, it will have sense, because you don't always want to take the X-T5 camera with you. So this is where X-T30 comes in. It will be a very hard buying decision right now. If you are okay with any weight, definitely X-T5 it is the best deal right now. Definitely it is the best deal and best camera for that price. But if you are on a budget and if you want a great camera, my advice is go to X-T30 Mark II and buy it now, because X-T50 being another totally camera, and because the X-T30 Mark II it's already discontinued, it is possible that X-T30 Mark II prices it will raise. And this will happen probably like on X-T4, because it is the only camera left that it's small, it has still a great price, and it is smaller than X100V, X106, it is there with any small Fujifilm lens. So this is my conclusion, the X-T50 price it will be hard to accept, and because this is discontinued, for sure the prices it will raise. So if you aren't decided which camera to buy regarding a Fujifilm camera, and if you don't have a Fujifilm camera, and if you don't want to spend so much money on X-T5 or on X-T50, but you still want a Fujifilm camera and not break your bank, X-T30 it's the best deal right now. And now, really now is the time to get it, because for sure the prices of X-T30 Mark II will go up after the X-T50 launch, because it's a different camera from X-T30 Mark II. It is a smaller camera, yes, but lots of people will realize that X-T30 it's a great deal right now, and the demand for X-T30 will go up, because again it is the camera that has the smallest price, and you have all what you need here regarding film simulations and image quality. So X-T50 it's a great camera that is coming to the market. I'm not liking the price at all. Probably yes, it will have great image quality with the new kit lens, but it's hard for me to decide which camera to get and which camera not to get because again, it's really hard. You must really flip a coin between X-T50 and X-T5. So all is great, but the price, it will make the market confused. It's really hard to decide between these two cameras. If they will go with the X-T50 price, how it is rumored, then again, X-T5 is the best choice regarding this price because you'll get more in the end. And if you want a smaller capable camera, then it is X-T30 Mark II. Of course, X-T50 could do it all. So if you have the budget and you don't want where's the ceiling, and if you are okay with a small battery, then I think X-T50 will be the best choice as your only go-to camera regarding a Fujifilm system, because I'm sure it will be a very capable small camera. I hope they will not compromise regarding build quality, and probably the price is reflecting this. So this is a good news in the end. We will see how things will work out. Till then, please subscribe to my channel, like my video, leave me your comments, and please check my next videos about Fujifilm cameras. Click here, the next video, and find out why I'm loving X-T30 Mark II so much and X-T5.